creaks in a rhythm slow as the amber light begins to glow. You pour the tea, I hum a song, and everything feels safe and strong. The world may roar, but we don't flinch, just rocking back inch by inch. One swing, two souls, side by side in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days and truth that never slips away. We don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. We've sat through storms, we've watched the sun set slow behind the work we've done. We've prayed, we've cried, we've shared the load. We've found our peace on this old road. The creak and sway, the soft night air have caught our laughter, caught our care. One swing, two souls, side by side in this quiet where love won't hide. Built from boards and simple days and truth that never slips away. We don't need more than what we hold. In one swing, two souls growing old. Some chase time in neon halls. We count stars in crickets' calls. And every night that swings still knows the kind of love that gently grows. One swing, two souls, side by side. Let the dusk in, let the world slide. No richer place we'd ever go than here where wooden stories flow. Forever starts where peace unfolds. In one swing, two souls growing old. There's a hush that falls on the hills out west as the red sun sinks and we both rest. The porch light hums its gentle tune and shadows stretch beneath the moon. You hold my hand, no need to speak. This kind of peace runs soft and deep. Where the sun says goodnight, we find grace in the worn wood lines of this sacred place. No curtain calls, no grand spotlight, just quiet hearts in evening light. Small town pride and home cooked truth, the kind we've held since back in youth. Every care slips out of sight where the sun says goodnight. fix the breeze with your old straw hat. I smile and tip mine right back at that. The sky's ablaze, the fireflies start, and I feel you close in every part of this good life we've come to know, where love is slow and roots still grow, where the sun says goodnight, we find grace in the wood lines of this sacred place. No curtain calls, no grand spotlight, just quiet hearts and evening light. Small town pride and home cooked truth, the kind we've held since back in youth. Every care slips out of sight, where the sun says goodnight. Let the city chase its fleeting glow. We've got heaven in this amber show. And every time the day turns dim, we find the world begins again. Where the sun says goodnight, we find grace with you right here in this still space. The porch, the breeze, the stars in flight, it's everything that feels just right. We'll grow old in this golden light, where the sun says goodnight. There's a line of oaks by the southern fence, planted long before my time made sense. Each one marks a hand that stayed, a heart that worked, a price they paid. They don't speak, but they still show how strong a family tree can grow. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way, they're every reason why we stay. Granddad tied a ribbon tight around the third one from the right. Said that's where I proposed to Mom, right beneath that southern draw. And now I take my daughter there to show her strength built over care. That line of oaks stands bold and true, through drought, through flood, through skies of blue. Their roots run deep, their shade runs wide, like love that never tries to hide. They're more than trees along the way, they're every reason why we stay. They've seen us rise, they've seen us bend. They've watched our stories never end. That line of oaks still proud they stand, guarding this piece of promised land. We live beneath their watchful sway and that line of oaks still lights our way. Don't need pews or stained glass walls, just this porch when evening falls. The Bible open on your knee, the sky above, the swaying tree. You say a word, I bow my head and thank the Lord for daily bread. The porch is where we pray tonight, under stars and soft porch light. No choir needed, just the breeze and hearts that fall down on their storm, through every day. The porch is where we pray. The kids grew up, the house got still, but faith is here and always will. The wood is warm, the swing moves slow, but grace still rises, and with the glow, you read aloud. I close my eyes and feel the peace of open skies. The porch is where stars and soft porch light. No choir needed, just the breeze and hearts that fall down on their knees. Through every storm, through every day, the porch is where we pray. Their holy place, we found our own in porch rail grace, where every breath and whispered plea feels heard beneath this old oak tree. The porch is where the porch is where we'll pray.
There's a path through the beans where Grandpa walked. Never said much, but his boots sure talked. He'd stop, look up, tip his hat to the sky, then keep moving slow with a knowing eye. I follow that trail every morning light, where his soul still walks quiet and right. Boot prints in the rose, deep and clear, laid down through every faithful year. With callous steps and quiet grace, he built a life we can't replace. We don't forget where hard work goes. We still walk in boot prints in the rose.
Mama's hands in the canning jars taught me love beneath the stars. And Daddy's laugh still rides the breeze through hayfield hums and maple trees. It's not just work, it's where we're tied to every life that never died. Boot prints in the rose, deep and clear, laid down through every faithful year. With callous steps and quiet grace, they built a life we can't replace. We don't forget where hard work goes. We still walk in boot prints in the road. And one day our kids will find their way through these same fields where hearts still stay. Boot prints in the road, strong and wide, carved in dirt with love and pride. We'll carry on what they bestowed and leave our own boot prints in the rose. You lit the porch light right on time, just like your daddy used to do. A little glow, a little sign that someone's here waiting for you.
The supper's warm, the breeze is low, and the sky puts on its final show. The porch light stays on through it all, through the heartbreaks, through the calls, through every goodbye, every song that says this world can do us wrong. But here we are, still holding strong, where the porch light stays on.
The dogs are fed, the kids are gone, but memories still linger long. We talk in hush, we rock in time, to years we earned and hills we climbed. There's peace in places worn and true, like this front porch and love in you. The porch light stays on through it all, through the heartbreaks, through the calls, through every goodbye, every song that says this world can do us wrong.
done our best. The porch light stays on through it all, from wedding vows to grandkids small. Through every fight, through every dawn, our love burns steady, deep and long. So even when this life is gone, let that porch light stay on.
You set the light out every night, same old lamp, same warm invite. The screen door clicks, the rocking starts, and I still feel you in my heart. The floorboards know the weight we've shared, of kids, of storms, of quiet prayers. 30 years in one porch light, guiding us through every night. No map, no fame, no spotlight shine, just wood and love and borrowed time. From whispered dreams to silent fights, we've lived it all in porch rail light. Through every wrong and every right, 30 years in one porch light. You still hum that lonesome tune while I count stars and sip the moon. The fields are bare, the fire's low, but your hand's the warmest thing I know. We didn't need the world to cheer, we just kept showing up right here. 30 years in one porch light, guiding us through every night. No map, no fame, no spotlight shine, just wood and love and borrowed time. From whispered dreams to silent fights, we've lived it all in porch rail light. Through every wrong and every right, 30 years and one porch light. And if the Lord calls one of us first, know that this porch has held the thirst. For every tear and every kiss, for every single moment missed. 30 years in one porch light, still glowing soft through every night. It don't take much to feel just right, just 30 years, hand and one porch light. You're standing where the porch meets dirt, rolling your sleeves up from your shirt. fields are quiet, the chores are done. Now it's just us and the setting sun. The breeze brings in that sweet grass smell, and I swear this place casts a spell. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and wide, painting gold on the countryside. No need to rush, no plans to chase. We found our heaven in this place, with front porch views and skies that bend, where love begins and never ends. This is where our roots are found, in sweet grass at sundown.
You lean on me, that smile so sure, like we've been here 100 years or more. The barn door sways, the crickets start, and peace comes easy to the heart. No city dream could pull me far from where you are and where we are. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and wide, painting gold on the countryside. No need to rush, no plans to chase. We found our heaven in this place, with front porch views and skies that bend, where love begins and never ends. This is where our roots are found, in sweet grass at sundown. They say the best things never shout, they just grow strong and bloom without. And that's the kind of life we've grown, right here beneath this fading glow. Sweet grass at sundown, soft and wide, with you forever by my side. We'll stay where peace and love are crowned, in sweet grass at sundown.
The sky rolls out like a cotton sheet, folded soft where the treetops meet.
You bring the quilt, I grab my broom. The dogs lie down, the day is through.
That cedar scent and your gentle sigh make this porch feel close to sky.
Cotton clouds and cedar air,
We built a life that's solid there.
no neon lights or highway sound,
Just wooden steps and sacred ground.
grateful hearts, hands worn just right,
Holding tight to simple light. And every joy we get to share in cotton clouds and cedar air.
your flannel shirt still smells like dust from fixing gates and building trust.
I rock beside you humming low, while sunlight dips behind the rose.
Our love don't shout, it settles in like evening prayers on weathered skin. Cotton clouds and cedar air,
We built a life that's solid there.
no neon lights or highway sound,
Just wooden steps and sacred ground.
grateful hearts, hands worn just right, holding tight
To simple life, and every joy we get to share in cotton clouds and cedar air. Let the world keep moving fast. We'll hold on to what will last. A porch, a sky, a faithful pair, and this old love we've placed with care. Cotton clouds and cedar air, with stars above and time to spare. We don't need more, we found it fair in cotton clouds and cedar air. There's a ridge where the pines catch fire when the sun slips low like a faded choir. From this porch, the world turns gold, and every breath feels brave and old. You hand me tea in your calloused grip, and peace falls soft on my lower lip. Where the pines catch fire, we find rest with grateful hearts and lives well blessed. No need for more than this old view of painted skies and love that's true. Small town faith, front porch light, honest folks and stars at night. This is all that we require, right here where the pines catch fire. The cornfields sigh as shadows stretch. The swing moves slow, your head near my chest. We talk in hush, we dream in song. The place we're in is where we belong. Flags wave soft above the hill, and all the world stands warm and still. Where the pines catch fire, we find rest with grateful hearts and lives well blessed. No need for more than this old view of painted skies and love that's true. Small town faith, front porch light, honest folks and stars at night. This is all that we require, right here where the pines catch fire.
let the world chase neon signs. I'll take this place and these worn pines, you and me with time to spare, and a little that moves through prayer.
Where the pines catch fire, we find rest with grateful hearts and lives well blessed. No need for more than this old view of painted skies and love that's true.
So pour the light and I'll sit near, 'cause all we need is right out here in this still and sweet empire,
Where the pines catch fire. There's a little white fence at the end of our drive, with a flag that waves like it's come alive, tied with wire and a weathered pole, but it stands up strong like it's made of gold, planted deep in this quiet land, raised by Grandpa's calloused hand. That flag out by the fence ain't just cloth, it's confidence. It's Sunday grace and Monday sweat, and all the thanks we don't forget. No marble steps, no pretense, just pride in that flag by the fence. Every 4th of July we gather there, with lawn chairs lined in smoky air. Kids light sparklers, we bow to pray and thank the ones who paved the way. It's more than red and white and blue, it's what we are and what we do. That flag out by the fence ain't just cloth, it's consequence. It's Grandpa's boots and Mama's songs, and knowing right from doing wrong. No fancy words or big expense, just pride in that flag by the fence. And when the sun begins to set, it casts a glow I won't forget, a promise held in every thread, for all the words we've never said. That flag out by the fence still waves with quiet eloquence, through storms and calm it won't relent. That flag out by the fence. Dust on my boots and sun on my face, walking these fields at a Sunday pace. The wind knows my name, the land does too. It's raised me up, it's pulled me through, from fence to gate, from dawn to close. There's a heartbeat in these humble roads. There are roots in every road, stories only farmers know. From Grandpa's laugh to Mama's song, they've kept this ground alive so long. More than crops, it's faith we sow.
That old oak tree knows every year. It's watched us cry, it's seen us cheer. And every ridge, each stone I pass, carries a weight that's built to last. These fields may change, the sky might turn, but legacy still stands and burns. There are roots in every road, stories only farmers know. From Grandpa's laugh to Mama's song, they've kept this ground alive so long. More than crops, it's faith we sow, with roots in every row. You can't fake what's lived and known. This land remembers every home. There are roots in every road. With every step we let it show. We walk with pride and take it slow. There's love and strength in every road. The silo stands like a steeple tall, watching over us through it all. We plant with hope, we pray for rain, and trust the sun to rise again. It's not just food this land provides, it's where our faith and work collide. It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just reap, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace.
Mama's hymn floats through the air as we lay seed with love and care. She'd say the Lord walks every field, with every blade your hands reveal. And in that truth we find our way, through work and worship, day by day.
It's grain and grace in every row, from Grandpa's field to where we grow. We don't just reap, we bow, we learn that every harvest, every turn is more than soil, it's heaven's face. We're fed by hands of grain and grace. And when the season's rough and dry, we still give thanks and lift our eyes.
It's grain and grace that raised this home, from dust to strength, from roots to stone.
We live, we give, we find our place in fields of faith and grain and grain and grace. There's a patch behind the windmill bend where the fence gets low and rows don't end. That's where I go when the day feels long, where silence hums like an old church song. It ain't on maps, but it's where I start, talking to God with a back 40 heart. Back 40 heart, wide and true, beating time with skies so blue, where roots run deep and voices fade, but love stays loud in every blade. It's not in gold or fancy charts, it's in the soil, in a back 40 heart.
That's where Mama'd sit and shell the beans and tell me life ain't always clean, but if you sow with care and in grace, the land gives back in its own pace. Now I bring my daughter to walk that field where truth feels new.
Back 40 heart, wide and true, beating time with skies so blue, where roots run deep and voices fade, but love stays loud in every blade. It's not in gold or fancy charts, it's in the soil,
In a back
40 heart. Let the world spin fast and far. We've got peace where the fence posts are. Back 40 heart, proud and plain, soaking sun, surviving rain. It's who we are, it's where we part, but always home, in a back 40 heart. There's a bend in the fence where the grass grows tall, and a swing that creaks with every fall. You lean back slow with your eyes half closed as the evening breeze
begins to blow. It carries stories soft and plain, out where the wind knows our name. Where the wind knows our name, we feel seen. By the porch, the pine, the field so green. No need to shout, no need to claim. This life is ours in sun and rain. From dusty boots to front porch flame, we are home where the wind knows our name. I still recall that summer night when we first kissed by lantern light. The same wind danced across my skin and whispered love won't fade again. Now every breeze feels just the same, like a hush that softly speaks our name. Yeah. Where the wind knows our name, we feel seen. By the porch, the pine, the field so green. No need to shout, no need to claim. This life is ours in sun and rain. From dusty boots to front porch flame, we are home where the wind knows our name. Let others chase what can't be caught. We've got more than we ever sought. With every gust and golden flame, this wind still calls our name. Where the wind knows our name, we stand tall. Through harvest highs and every fall, with roots so deep, with hearts that came to rest right here, where the wind knows our name. You lay the hammer by the shed, I bring the sweet tea, just like you said. The fence is done, the tools are worn, but hearts like ours were built to form. You nod once slow, then take your seat. Bare boots tap into evening heat. Painted sky and honest hands, a front porch view that understands. You don't need gold or high command to know you've made your final stand. This land we love, this life we chose, where crops still grow and goodness shows. With every light the sunset spans, we give thanks with honest hands.
You wipe your brow, I fold the cloth. The kids run past, their laughter soft.
There's supper waiting, but not just saved her life, we won't forget. The stars arrive without a sound, as peace like soil wraps this ground. Painted sky and honest hands, a front porch view that understands. You don't need gold or high command to know you've made your final stand. In this land we love, this life we chose, where crops still grow and goodness shows. With every light the sunset spans, we give thanks with honest hands. We built a home from nails and song, from small town pride where folks belong. And every sunset brings us more than money ever stood for. Painted sky and honest hands, a front porch view that understands. No higher throne, no finer brand than this slow life on promised land. So let the city chase its plans. We'll stay here with honest hands. I'll walk the ridge where the wheat stands high, where Daddy stood and learned to try. The soil is cracked but strong and wide, like every dream he held inside. And though the years have pulled me far, this ground still knows just who we are. This land still knows my feet, every step, every heartbeat. From childhood runs to grown-up miles, it's held my tears, it's caught my smiles through winter frost and summer heat. This land still knows my feet. There's fence line posts I helped him raise, and old boot tracks from younger days. The barn leans now, the roof lets in, but the strength it holds is deep within. I'll walk slow now with quiet pride. This soil remembers who survived. This land still knows my feet, every step, every heartbeat. From childhood runs to grown-up miles, it's held my tears, it's caught my smiles through winter frost and summer heat. This land still knows my feet. And when I'm gone, I hope they'll say walked with love and gave her way. This land still knows my feet, where family